Why, hello, folks, and welcome. Today's review, Darkman. Yes, Sam Raimi back in 1990 made a movie with I was gonna say Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson. That would have been a weird movie, Leslie Nielsen. R.I.P. Anyway, Liam Neeson, where he's a kind of a comic book character. He also gets his face burned off. And, what else? Oh, there's three other, it's like a trilogy. And he makes masks to put on his face to appear as other people and, kicks people's ass. I used to love this movie. I think I still do. So let's do it. I love back in the day when credits would last about 1.5 seconds and you would get right to the movie. That's what this movie does. Also, more Marvel movies need to do this. The movie starts off, the first line is pussies and assholes. Epic line of the century in all movies. Yep. That's how it begins. You know it's a good movie when it starts with that. Yay! So the guy in the beginning is a mob boss, and this other mob comes up to their, I guess it's a factory or a warehouse or whatever. And, the guy's at the door like, Durant! Durant's, ongoing character between the movies. But, they're like, Durant! Posse! You're gonna stand for a search. I love it that they're emptying their pockets and there's people with nunchucks. What are you gonna do with those? Like, unless you're in close combat with people with guns, you're pretty shit out of luck, right? Like, nunchucks. Come on. I mean, even the brass knuckles made more sense. Like, hey, oh, great. Now, before... I don't even need to say this. Spoiler a fucking alert, okay? This movie was made in 1990, okay? If you haven't seen it yet, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna spoil it throughout the review, so... But anyway. There was one guy with a bum leg, and there was a machine gun in it. I don't know how many bullets would fit into a machine gun leg, but that's besides the point. But this tag team of gang, I think there was like 6 of them, took out an entire warehouse of guys with guns? Nope. No, come on. Come on. And I don't know how they got guns. What did they, like, just from shooting guys? They were like, let me put my gun down. Now you got it. Oh, well. And I'll be darned. I just found out this when I was looking up some information. Danny Elfman did the soundtrack for this. You know Danny Elfman, Batman, Nightmare Before Christmas, a lot of other movies and shows and stuff like that. Yeah, he has a very kind of the Tim Burton of kind of music. I would say kind of like very like eerie. I don't know. I'm not one to be like Danny Elfman and have all of his posters on the wall and yeah, because he's actually a solo artist and I'm going off on a tangent. Shit. So, Liam Neeson, or Darkman, they're trying to figure out how to make skin for body and like replicate noses, but it doesn't get past the 99-minute mark. It always melts and it I don't know, deforms or turns into gelatinous goo, fake skin, which I think that's a pretty good thing to be looking up and studying. But then we picture his wife and him. I think that they're trying to create a romantic connection because then they have sex. So, okay. Yep, that's what's happening in the movie. So Darkman asks his girlfriend to marry him, and she's like, no. Let me think about it. And then she goes into the office, and she has like a report saying that Durant is smuggling money, and her boss is smuggling money to Durant to build the new city and stuff like that. And she's like, I don't have the paperwork right now. He's like, oh, well, get it, because he's a dangerous guy. And then it zooms to the laboratory where they're working, Darkman and his assistant. And Durant comes in, and they basically kill the assistant, and end up blowing up the entire thing. And she's like, she comes to the factory in the last edit. It's like, marry me. Okay, I'll marry you. And then he goes flying out the window. Darkman's created.
No longer receiving impulses of pain. You stick him with a pin, and he can't even feel it. As in many radical procedures, there are serious side effects to this operation.